Now, Channel 3 early warning weather with meteorologist Mark Dixon.
All right, today, of course, the day featuring the coolest high temperatures across the state. As here in the noon hour, we're just emerging out of the 50s in some spots and reaching the low 60s. Inland and mid 60s currently along the shoreline. 65 in Hartford, currently and as well 65 in New Haven. Now, there is a northeasterly breeze, making it feel perhaps a little bit cooler out there. And this wind direction will continue to funnel some drier, cooler air into the state, setting the stage for the chilliest weather to come early tomorrow morning. Then we'll see a rebound back to summer-like levels as we head toward and through the upcoming week. And more on that in just a moment. Right now, our iCam view from the Northwest Hills from Torrington showing a mix of sun and clouds, and we should see more in the way of sunshine as the afternoon progresses. Our iCam view from Hartford showing more of the same as we look east over the Connecticut River, and more clouds and sunshine with our view from New London here in the southeastern part of the state, or there we go, New London, first New Haven, now New London. So a little bit cloudier throughout to southern Connecticut. So we've got temperatures by later this afternoon that should hit the mid and upper 60s inland, perhaps just low and mid 60s in the Northwest Hills, and close to 70 with that wind off the land for coastal communities. So temperatures running about 5 or so degrees below the average high. And if you're perhaps still wanting to head up to Connecticut Day at the Big E, temperatures topping out in the mid 60s with an increasing amount of sunshine as the afternoon progresses. So you can see the cloud cover all in association with a weak disturbance passing offshore from north to south. So those clouds again eroding as the day progresses. High pressure is the dominant feature that's still going to be in control for the foreseeable future. So throughout New England, we've got temperatures here in the noon hour from the 50s into the 60s. The warmer air is not too far from us, and eventually by later tomorrow afternoon, we'll start tapping into that as temperatures start their rebound. So as we look at the big picture here, we've got Umberto moving off the east coast. Could be problematic a bit for Bermuda. Also, we've got heavy rains associated with Imelda that has moved inland for southeastern Texas and southwestern Louisiana. But otherwise, high pressure building out of eastern Canada will bring us a clear sky, a diminishing wind tonight. And again, the ingredients coming together for good radiational cooling. So for temperatures tomorrow morning to go considerably lower than where they were early this morning. So as we also take you out into the tropics, we are tracking Jerry, our newest named storm. Sustained winds currently at 50 miles an hour, and it is moving toward the west-northwest at 14. So on this track from the National Hurricane Center, could go north of the Leeward Islands. The worst of the storm perhaps even going north of Puerto Rico, Haiti, the Dominican Republic, and perhaps even a miss for the Bahamas throughout the Western Caribbean. But something that certainly bears close watching is it could become a hurricane as we head through the next couple of days. And then obviously there's the east coast of the U.S. So we'll keep a close eye on that situation. But meanwhile, back here in Connecticut, again, increasing sunshine this afternoon, mainly clear skies as we head through the evening and overnight hours. And after a chilly start tomorrow with ample sunshine, once it rises, we'll see plenty of it through the course of our Thursday. Again, with a nice rebound by the afternoon. So high temperatures tomorrow, likely back in the 70s. That's after starting the day in the upper 30s and low 40s, inland mid 40s along the shoreline. So those usual colder spots could go into the mid 30s, northwest, northeast Connecticut. So a much colder start tomorrow morning than what we experienced this morning. Temperatures nearly 10 degrees below average. Tomorrow afternoon, low 70s, back close to 80 as we end the week on Friday. And then the upcoming weekend, likely mid 80s, both Saturday and Sunday, inland near 80 along the Connecticut shoreline for both weekend days. So if you're heading wanting to head to area beaches or plan some time there, the weather looks to cooperate. Morning lows back between 55 and 60. Autumn officially kicks off with the equinox on Monday morning in the pre-dawn hours. That afternoon still warm and then trending cooler. Perhaps some showers with the cold front. Highs by Tuesday of next week back in the lower 70s.